Hello everyone, myself Deepak Shah from New Catholic Mission School Jhabwa, and today's video is for class 11th, chapter number 6, linear inequalities. So what is linear inequalities? First we know that in class 9th and 10th we studied about equalities or equations. Okay, equation means when we have LHS and RHS, both sides are equal. LHS and RHS are equal, then we say that it is an equation. Okay, like this 2x plus 3 equals to 5, this is an equation. Why? Because we have equal sign. But in this chapter we will discuss about inequalities. Okay, inequalities, and linear inequalities means having power of variable as 1. So linear inequalities. What is the definition of linear inequalities? Linear inequalities definition is two real numbers or algebraic expressions related by the symbol less than, greater than, less than equal to, or greater than equal to form an inequality. It means in this chapter we have all questions with this sign or this sign or this sign or this sign. So these four signs are in this chapters. So this represent the inequalities, two real numbers or algebraic expressions related by the symbols, this type of symbols, not equal to. Like example, 2x plus 3 less than 5 or less than equal to 5, or 2x minus 3 greater than equal to 4. This type of questions we have in this chapter. So for this linear inequalities we have we have three rules. Okay, first rule, equal numbers may be added or subtracted both side of inequality. It means if we have inequality, then equal numbers may be added or subtracted both side in the inequality. Just like if we have 2 less than 5, this is inequality, 2 less than 5. So both side we add same number or subtract same number. Just like 2 plus 3, 5 plus 3. So it is 5 less than 8. No change in this condition. 5 is also less than 8. So we can add or subtract any number both side. Second rule, equal numbers may be multiplied or divided by both side by inequality. So equal numbers may be multiplied or divided both side of inequality. Just like 2 divided by 2, so we get 1 less than 2.5. So this is also a true condition, no change in this condition, 1 is less than 2.5. So we can divide it or multiply it by same number both side. Now third rule, both side multiplied or divided by negative sign, then the sign of inequality is reversed. It means if we multiplied or divide both side by a negative number, then the sign of inequality is changed or reversed. Just like 2 less than 5, if we multiply both side by minus 1, then we get minus 2 and here minus 5. Now the sign is changed. Okay, why? Because minus 5 is less than minus 2. So if we multiply both side or divide both side by negative number, then the condition will be reversed. Okay, sign of inequality will be reversed. So these are the three rules for exercise 6.1, or for this whole chapter. These three rules are basic rules for inequalities, linear inequalities. So first we start exercise 6.1. Exercise 6.1, question number 1. Solve 24x less than 100. This is the question, and two conditions are given. First is x is a natural number, and second is x is integer or real number. X is an integer. X is an integer. So first, for natural number, we have 24x less than 100. Divide both sides by 24. So 24x upon 24 less than 100 upon 24. This to cancel. So x less than 100 upon 24. So divide it by 4. So we get 6 and 2, 5, 25. So x is less than 25 by 6. So the value of x is less than 4 and more than 1. So x is 1, 2, 3 or 4. So the condition is true for x 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now x is an integer, same condition, x is less than 25 by 6, and integer, for this value of x is from minus infinite to 4. Okay, 4 is also included in this condition. So we put any integer here, so the condition is true for all integers. So the value of x will be from minus infinite to 4, and for natural number value of x is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this type of questions from 1 to 4. Now next question. Question number 7. Solve the inequalities. Question is 3 bracket x minus 1 less than equals to 2x minus 3. This is the question. So first we open the bracket. So we get 3x minus 3 less than equals to 2x minus 6. Now both side we add both side 3. So 3x minus 3 plus 3, 2x minus 6 plus 3. So here 3x less than equals to 2x minus 3. Now subtract both sides by 2x. So 3x minus 2x less than equals to 2x plus 2x minus 3 plus minus 2x. So 2x cancel. Here x less than equals to minus 3. So the value of x will be less than or equal to minus 3. So the value of x is in between minus infinite to minus 3. Okay, this is the solution of inequality. Next question, question number 11. 3x minus 2 upon 5 less than equals to 5 2 minus x upon 3. Okay, so first multiply both sides by 3 by 5. So 3 x minus 2 upon 5 into 3 by 5 less than equals to 5 2 minus x by 3 into 3 by 5. So 3 cancel, 5 cancel. This is 9 upon 25 x minus 2 less than 2 minus x. Now multiply both sides by 25. So here 9 x minus 2 less than equals to 25 2 minus x. multiply it, so 9x minus 18 less than equals to 50 minus 25x. Okay. Now what we will do, we add 18 both side. Okay. So add 18 both side, 9x minus 18 plus 18 less than equals to 50 minus 25x plus 18. So these two cancel, 9x less than equals to 68 minus 25x. Okay. So add both side 25x, 9x plus 25x less than equals to 68 minus 25x plus 25x. These two cancel, 25 plus 9 34x less than equals to 68, divide by 34. So we get x less than equals to 2. So the value of x is less than or equal to 2. It means minus infinite to 2. This is the solution of question number 11. Okay. So we add both side any number, we subtract both side by any number, or we multiply or divide by any number both side. Okay, and solve the linear inequalities. Now next question is question number 21. Question number 21. Ravi obtained 70 and 75 marks in first two unit test. Find the number if minimum marks he should get in the third test to have an average of at least 60 marks. Okay. So Ravi got 70 and 75 marks in first two tests, and the marks of third test we take as x. Let the marks in third test be x. Okay. And sum of three test marks is greater than equal to 60. Okay. So average is at least 60. So at least 60 or more than 60. So we take greater than equal to 60. Average, it means for first test 70, for second test 75 plus x by 3 less than equals to 60. 70 plus 75, 145 plus x upon 3 less than equals to 60. Multiply both side by 3. So 145 plus x less than equals to 180. Subtract 145 both side. So 145 plus x minus 145 greater than equal to 180 minus 45. These two cancel. So x greater than equal to 145 means 35. So Ravi want to achieve 35 or more than 35 marks. Okay, in the third test, okay. Ravi got 70 in first, 75 in second, and if he get 35 marks or more than 35 marks in third test, then his average marks will be 60 or more than 60. Okay, so this type of questions are in exercise 6.1. Now we move towards the next topic, that is graphical representation of inequalities of two variables. It means if we have two variables x and y, then how we graphically solve them. So graphical representation of linear inequality. Okay, this is the next topic. So for graph we want some equations, and in exercise 6.2 we have some equations, so we can easily draw its graph and graphically represent the question. So question number 1 of 6.2, the question is x minus y less than 5, x minus y, x plus y less than 5, first question. So for this we take first x plus y equals to 5, take x plus y equals to 5. Now we put x equals to 0, so we get y equals to 5, and if we take y equals to 0, then we take we have x equals to 5. Also if we take x equals to 2, y equals to 3. So these are 3 points. We can easily represent these 3 points on a graph paper, 0, 5 and 2. So 5, 0 and 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on x axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y axis. So x 0, y 5. So 0, 5 is the first point. Second point is 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 0. And the third point is 2, 3, x 2, y 3. So these are the 3 points, and we draw a graph of this inequality. Now we have to find the condition is true or false. For this we take x equals to 0 and y equals to 0, put in first inequality first. Okay, so 0 plus 0 less than 5, it means 0 is less than 5, condition is true. Okay, this is true condition, 0 is always less than 5. So the condition, if the condition is true, then we shaded the graphical portion towards origin. Okay, this is the graphical representation of exercise question number 1. Now we take one more question, question number 3 of 6.2. Question number 3 of 6.2. Question is 3x plus 4y less than equals to 12. Okay, so we take 3x plus 4y equals to 12. Okay, now we put x 0, then we get y as 3. If we take y 0, then we get x as 4. So these are the 2 points, x 0, y 3, y 0, x 4. We represent it x 0, y 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 0. These are the 2 points, so we can easily draw the graph. Now we solve for condition of true and false. So for this we put x equals to 0 and y equals to 0 in first inequality first. So 3 into 0 plus 4 into 0 less than equals to 12, 0 less than equals to 12. This is also true condition, and if the condition is true, then the shaded region will be towards origin. Okay, so this is the region. If the condition is false, then the shaded region is this side. Okay, but in these 2 questions the conditions are true, therefore the shaded region will be towards origin. Okay, this is the question from exercise 6.2. Now exercise 6.3. Exercise 6.3 is also similar to this topic, but in this exercise, exercise 6.3, we have 2 or more than 2 equations in this in all the questions. Exercise 6.3, question number 3. We take question number 3. There are two equations, 2x plus y greater than equal to 6 and 3x plus 4y less than equals to 12. There are two equations. So first we take this equation inequality. There are two inequalities. First inequality, take 2x plus y equals to 6. Okay, put x equals to 0, then we get y equals to 6. If we put y equals to 0, then x equals to 3. So we get 2 points, x 0, then y is 6, x 3, then y is 0. For this second equation, again we take 3x plus 4y equals to 12. Put x equals to 0, so y equals to 3, and y equals to 0, then x equals to 4. x 0, we get y 3, x 4, y 0. So these are the two solutions of both equations. Again we draw a graph, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, y and x. So for first x 0 and y 6, 0 6, okay, and 3 0, this is 3 0. So the graph of first equation, first inequality is this, and if we put x equals to 0 and y equals to 0 in this first, then we get 0 plus 2 into 0 plus 0 greater than equals to 6. It means 0 greater than equal to 6. This is false condition, not true condition. So for false condition, shaded region will be this, okay, not towards origin, away from the origin, okay. So this is the shaded region. Then for this x 0, y 3, x 0, y 3, this is the point 0 3, and x 4, y 0, 4 0, this is the this is for second and this is for first. So these are the 2 points, and again we check for the condition of true and false, true or false, x 0, y 0. So 3 into 0 plus 4 into 0 is less than equals to 12. So 0 less than equals to 12, true condition, and if the condition is true, then the shaded region will be towards origin, okay. So the common shaded region will be this, okay, this region is common for both, okay. Why? Because for first equation the common region is this, and for the second region common region is this. So the common portion is this, okay. So this type of questions are in exercise 6.3. Now we take another question from this exercise. Question number 11. In this 11th question, we have three equations, three inequalities. 2x plus y greater than equal to 4. Second is x plus y less than equals to 3, and 2x minus 3y less than equals to 6. There are three equations. So for first we take 2x plus y equals to 4, x equals to 0, y equals to 4, y equals to 0, x equals to 2. So for first the points will be 0 4 and 2 0, okay. If we take y 0, then we get x 2. Then for second, x plus y equals to 3, x 0, y 3, and y 0, x 3. x 0, y 3 and x 3, y 0. Then for third equation, 2x minus 3y equals to 6. If we take x 0, then we get y equals to minus 2. Okay, x 0, then y is minus 2. 6 upon minus 3, minus 2. And if we take y equals to 0, then the value of x is 3. So x 0, y minus 2, x 3, y 0. So these are the two solutions of these three equations. Now conditions for true and false. X 0, y 0. So 0 greater than equal to 4, false condition. Okay, here put x equals to 0, y equals to 0. So 0 less than equals to 3, it's true condition. And for this x 0, y 0, then we get 0 less than equals to 6, this is also true condition. So for this 2, the condition is true, and for this condition is false. So now we draw the graph of this equation. We need these points. So 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, okay, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, x y, x dash, y dash. For first, x 0, y 4, 0 4, x 2, y 0. This is the graph for first equation. Then x 0, y 3, 0 3, and x 3, y 0. This is the graph of second equation, these 2 points. And third, x 0, y minus 2, 0 minus 2, and x 3, y 0, this same point. So the third is this, third line is this. So these are the 3 lines. Now for first, the condition is false. So condition is false, so the shaded region will be away from the origin. Okay. Then for second, the condition is true. Condition is true for second. So second shaded portion of second is this. And for third, the condition is true. And if the condition is true, then the point is towards origin. So this is the third. Now the common portion for first and for second and for third, this portion is common. Okay, if we take this point as A, B and C, then this is the common portion for all these 3. So we have to find the common portion, and this is the common portion of all these 3 inequalities. Okay, so this type of questions are in chapter 6, and this is very important chapter for 12th class also, and you can easily solve some more questions of this chapter. Okay, thank you.